You know what? You're closer than you think. I know that sounds like one of those motivational quotes you have probably heard 100 times before, but stay with me for the next few minutes because this idea might genuinely change the way you look at your own life. Most people don't fail because they are not talented. They don't fail because they are not intelligent. And they definitely don't fail because success is only meant for a lucky few. Most people fail because they quit. Not after one day, not after one week. They quit after months of trying when they are exhausted, frustrated, and convinced that nothing is happening. I've been there. There were times when I questioned everything. I would spend weeks working towards a goal only to feel like I was standing exactly where I started. No recognition, no opportunities, no result. You start asking yourself difficult questions. Am I wasting my time? Maybe I'm not just good enough. Maybe this isn't meant for me. Those thoughts are dangerous because they don't arrive all at once. They slowly become your reality. You begin doubting every decision you have made. And that's exactly where most people stop. Not because they couldn't succeed, but because they lost faith before they gave themselves enough time. The strange thing about progress is that it really looks like progress while you're living through it. We are taught to expect immediate rewards. Post a video today, go viral tomorrow. Go to the gym for a week, look different on a Monday. Read one book and become wiser overnight. That's how we have trained our minds, right? We want instant proof that our effort is working, but life doesn't work that way. Real growth is invisible for a very long time. Think about planting a seed. You place it in the soil, next day, nothing. A week later, still nothing. Even after several weeks, you might see absolutely no sign that anything is happening. If you have never planted anything before, you would probably assume that the seed is dead, right? But underground, roots are growing, the foundation is being built. The seed isn't doing nothing, it's preparing for everything that's about to come. And one day, almost overnight, a small green shoot appears above the surface. People look at it and think, wow, it grew so quickly. But they didn't see the weeks of invisible work that happened underneath. Life works exactly the same way. Every workout you complete, you're building discipline. Every page you read, you're changing the way you think. Every uncomfortable conversation you have, you're becoming emotionally stronger. Every rejection, you're becoming more resilient. Every time you choose consistency over comfort, you're becoming someone your future self will thank you for. The problem is, none of these things are immediately visible. And because we can't see them, we convince ourselves that they are not happening. That's why consistency feels so difficult. You are investing in a future version of yourself that doesn't exist yet. You're putting in work today for results that might not arrive for months. That takes faith. Not faith that everything will be perfect, but faith that every small action matters. I think social media has made this even harder. Every day we see people celebrating success, the promotion, the business, the transformation, the award, the relationship. What we rarely see the hundreds of ordinary days that came before those moments. Morning when they wanted to quit, the failure nobody applauded, doubts they kept to themselves. Success often looks sudden from the outside, but from the inside, it's usually years of quiet, repetitive effort. Maybe that's where you are right now. Maybe that's where I am right now. Maybe you have been trying to improve yourself. Maybe you have started waking up earlier. Maybe you have been exercising, reading, building a business, creating content, learning a skill, and yet it feels like nothing is changing, right? If that's you, I want you to remember something. You cannot change your future based on today's result. Today's results are a reflection of yesterday's habit. Habits you are building today. Those are creating the results you will see months from now. So don't confuse a lack of visible progress with a lack of actual progress. They are not the same thing, right? Person who keeps showing up eventually becomes impossible to ignore. Not because they are extraordinary, but because consistency compounds. One day become one week become one month become one year, and suddenly people call you lucky, right? They call you gifted, they call you talented, but they never saw the days when nobody believed in you. So if you're feeling discouraged today, don't stop, don't quit because the results haven't arrived yet. Keep showing up, keep learning, keep improving, keep believing in the person you're becoming, because one day you will look back and realize the breakthrough you were praying for was being built during the days you almost gave up. You're closer than you think. Just don't stop walking.